Hello, and welcome to Seriously Pointless Conversations about Culture, the podcast where myself and a few of my friends get together and discuss nerdy things. Just a reminder, if you like what you're listening to, please subscribe to Seriously Pointless Conversations YouTube channel, or you can find us on your favorite podcasting apps. Thank you for your support. Without you, none of this would be possible. Thanks for coming by. Now let's get into the episode. Hi, and welcome to Seriously Pointless Conversations about Culture, your Seriously Pointless podcast about all your nerdy and geek things across time and the Empire, which is clearly not an allegory for the German country of Germany during World War II at all whatsoever.
Definitely, most definitely not. So
I'm your host, David, and I'm joined again by my wonderful co-host, James. How you doing, man?
I am doing wonderful.
Yeah, and today, guys, this is another one of our watch-along episodes that we're doing. It's an excuse for us to kind of veg and watch something, and James to show off something to me that I may not seen before, and also for me to do the same to him with things other than anime, because I'm pretty sure that's all that James watches is anime. Which,
there's some truth to that.
To be fair, there are a lot worse things you could be watching, James.
I'm tired of American politics, so I'm going to listen to some other country's politics.
It's very true, and I won't say it. That's just going to come really bad way really quickly. But anyways, but yeah. So today, guys, we are going to be watching one of James's. It's one of the shows that he picked up a few years back, I think. It's called Tanya the Evil.
Yes.
And it's. If you want to give a setting, James, kind of a brief synopsis before we get into it, so people know.
Briefly, Tanya the Evil was a 2017 isekai anime. It was one of the big quartet that came out around that time. It is about the titular Tanya, who is a reborn atheist Japanese salaryman, which isn't. You'll see as we get through.
That's a whole ball of wax right there.
It's a whole ball of wax, but she is a orphaned girl that takes place in what is called the Empire, which is definitely Germany in the World War I era. Magic is real in this world, and it has been kind of technologized and incorporated into the military. And so this is her fighting as a officer in essentially the German army in World War I.
James is the Empire's army. Thank you very much.
The Empire's army, yes.
That's right. We don't talk about, they can't talk bad about their former ally, James, okay?
Yes, but despite being a little girl, she is very ruthless, and she prioritizes efficiency and her career. So she is definitely not above stepping over the people beneath her.
That sounds about right. That's not, the title would imply that she is quite ruthless, in my opinion.
I mean, the evil is in the name of the show. Yes.
So this is one I have never seen before. From what I gathered, it's how many episodes is it? I think it's about 12 episodes.
There's a 12-episode run, and then there's a movie, which I don't think is actually the end of the manga. The manga had a 7-year run, so
oh wow, presumably that's really long.
Presumably there might be some more released at some point if they ever get around to it.
I thought I saw when I was looking this up to try to find it to watch it with you. It looks like they had a second season, which is it's called War Report. And I think it's like maybe a second season of it, and it looked like it had 12 episodes.
Yeah, sorry, it was two 12-episode runs, so I think it's 24 episodes. Yeah.
Well, maybe they'll come out with some more, but they look like that was a few years back. But it looked like that War Report came out around the same time as I think it was COVID hit, so that's probably why.
Yeah, it's kind of in development hell with a lot of these really great shows that came out in this time frame, where the studios that make these just don't produce things that fast, and it's not super mainstream. But anyway, Tanya the Evil is very famous. This is a great one. One of the greats in the recent years.
Yeah, just quick parental advisory. I have to do this because I'm a dad. There's this. I said it was rated R on here beforehand, so it has probably got a lot of blood and guts, considering it's a War I, guys. So if your kids are around, you probably don't want to watch it with them. But
yeah,
we'll see.
This one is blood, guts, and violence. There is none of the sexual content that you might expect from anime, though, so that's refreshing at least.
That's kind of funny you say that. Sexual tension and undertones is not available in this anime, but there's lots of blood and guts, which is okay.
Which, by American standards, this is more like a PG-13 than an R, is what I'm saying.
It's true. You can't show a titty, but you can show somebody's guts getting blown out of their stomach. It's okay. Welcome to America.
Pretty much, yes.
So, all right, guys. Again, we're gonna do our traditional 5 countdown from here, and we're gonna start watching with you guys, and we can all watch together. All right, and it's gonna be in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Oh, yeah, it's a little intro. Let's see what we got here. Yep, just straight up bombs. Well, that is. It's almost.
It's like you said, unlike a lot of Isekai, which start out kind of boring, this one starts right in the action and then goes back.
Oh yeah, this is straight up going. This almost looks like war. Are you sure this isn't World War One? This looks like trench warfare a little bit more.
It's World War One, yeah.
Okay, that makes more sense. I was just like,
it is definitely trench warfare.
Okay. Oh man, yep. Just send your guys over the battlements. Yeah, they're all gonna die. Yep. Oh, yep. So, what's the name of the other faction that they're fighting? Do you know that at all?
Oh, there's a couple of them.
These guys look somewhat French, which I'm assuming that's kind of what they're probably.
There's like a French faction. There's like an English faction. And I think there's a overseas like Allied faction too. It's pretty much classic World War One. I can't remember what they called themselves though. I think the Rus aristocracy was one of them. I think that was the French.
Oh, okay, the Rus.
Yeah.
Surprised they're not Russian.
Maybe they were. It's pretty obvious as you go through who belongs to what.
Oh, that's how they make it different, James. They've got technology.
I said it's kind of technologized.
So what's the deal? They can fly. They've got like a little hover boot thing, but what's it, like a shield?
Yeah, so the magic is very kind of technological. They've got like a spellcasting stone, and they've got machines that do the spellcasting for them.
Okay, that's interesting.
So they've got like a flying boot, they've got like a shield, and they've got like a magic gun.
Oh my, she's not creepy at all. Oh, wow, you're just a whole ball of fun, aren't you?
Yep.
So essentially, she's got like a gun. She can use magic to make her gun hit like a shell, like a napalm shell almost.
Yeah, they've all got magic guns.
Huh. Gratuitous butt shot. Aye, aye, Captain. We don't say no. We follow orders like good soldiers. Huh. It's very beautiful looking. I can tell. I think
Yeah,
I did
it's
watch the
great.
first few minutes of one of these. Of this one probably when you brought it up. I don't think I actually ever watched the whole thing through.
I'm sure you see it a meme or two. So it's a German flag, but with 2 dragon heads instead of 1, of course.
Which makes it so much more unique. Okay, yeah, wow. They just straight up took the European continent and they're just like, it's another world. And they even call it the fatherland. Wow.
Yep.
Wow, this is so in this world it's more of the other countries ganging up on the fatherland. Is that what they're saying?
From their point of view, yes.
Okay, so it ends up being they probably instigated. Yeah, this has got Nazism written all over it.
This is World War One. There's no Nazis yet.
I have that flag was like if you would have removed the dragons and just put a swastika there, that would have been wow, 100% like a Nazi flag. But this guy looks a lot like Bismarck. Okay,
Yeah,
I can
we
see
got
that.
the general and we got the intelligence officer guy.
Brigadier General Kurt von Wunderstoff. Oh man, no reinforcements. Painting in the background is foreshadowing, possibly.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta start conscripting people. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
bummer. Interesting. I don't know about. I do like the backgrounds on this though. It's
They're really kind of old world beauty.
yeah. I'm wondering if what they did is they did well. I know they probably overlaid a lot of this stuff, but like the backgrounds when they overlay, I don't know if it was like hand drawn and then they just digitized over it a little bit.
I'm not
You
sure. I
sh-
mean, they clearly were inspired by real castles and stuff because it's like this is 100% like
oh yeah.
Enlightenment era artwork and everything.
I don't think any of this was digital drawn. I think this is all hand drawn. Just looking
I
at
mean,
it.
it's 2017, so there was definitely digital stuff involved. It might be a mixture.
Yeah, well, you can tell like with some of it, they probably a lot of like the maybe the base drawings they did were all hand drawn, and then they went over with it.
Yeah, I mean, like the clouds and stuff in the back; those look like digital effects, but they kept a good consistent style though. So
So what is her? So she does gas shots? No, they're just
they're just shooting.
oh. Uh oh, you're gonna get a pee pee slapping. Not listening.
Yep.
Oh, you're gonna die. Oh, she gonna kick your
She
butt.
pissed. She real pissed now.
Like I said, you're gonna get a pee pee smacking. That's what
Mm-hmm.
happens. Ah, I love my gruel.
Mm-hmm. They even have authentic German food.
Slop.
Yes.
I say I make fun of that, but like we were my kid has this book. It's a Gerald and Piggy series. It's by a guy named Mo Willems, and he's a pretty famous kids writer.
Mm-hmm.
And the pig definitely tries to get the elephant to eat slop because it's part of pig culture. So just keep that in mind. I'm like, that's the one part I loved. I like that book a lot, actually. Oh, see what happens. That's why you're expendable. I love that she's a child and she's in charge.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my. Oh, she's about to kill them.
She was.
She really is a bad person. Na 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 na.
No, just wait till you see what she does to them. It's actually pretty.
I can only imagine.
It's worse.
So I'm just really interested on this little technology thing they have here. It's like so they use technology to fly,
Yeah,
but it's
like the
like
gemstone around their necks is like their magic.
I something bad's gonna happen to them.
Yeah, like I said, it gets worse. It's
It's
like,
like,
oh, that was unexpectedly merciful of you, wasn't it?
no, not quite. They're probably gonna die or something. That's. I have a feeling where it's safe for now. Boom, boom. This is one of those where I'd have to have. This is a nice palate cleanser from like the slice of life stuff that Jackie makes me watch. This is.
I thought this is one you would really like. Say it's
I
got a
like this quite a bit.
history and blood and all your
Yeah,
favorite
I'm
things.
definitely getting my dad energy going right now. I got to get out my old war books and just read about them weapons and the machines now, son. War history is important. Be like my dad. Maybe I can get like a little portrait where I'm like a Confederate soldier and Jack can give me my little wife. You ever see that in our old house?
Yeah, yeah.
I can't believe my dad had that. I don't know if he still has it somewhere.
I'm sure he does.
Oh, knowing him. So these other units are they similar to what they do, I guess, on the other side?
Very similar,
Okay.
slightly different, but yeah,
So the
there are
whole world has
other mage
access.
flights. Yeah, every whole
Okay,
world
so
has access technology.
okay, so I
So
didn't know if it was just the quote Germans unquote access. The Empire has access to them.
yeah, so they have flights of observers to try to spot artillery embankments because they don't want to fly their mages into artillery.
That makes sense.
So the enemy is sending out squads to kill their spotters so that they have to fly blind.
Oh, I bet she will.
Mm-hmm.
So, is it just like what was the idea behind this? Like, we're gonna make a small child be in charge of.
I think it's the juxtaposition between the innocent appearance of a child
Okay,
and
like
the
just
villainous practicalities of war.
okay.
Like it highlights the wickedness. Like if they could cast an ugly man in this type of role, it would have been just, cruelty. But I
Yeah,
think by contrasting it with the child, they're kind of throwing into sharp relief how nasty a lot of this stuff is.
I can see that a little more. Yeah, not gonna lie, I was getting some. Ooh, he got blown up real fast.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they got little magic
They
horsies.
ride little horsies. Yeah, they don't.
Giddy up.
Which looks a lot more comfortable than flying with one boot.
That's kind of what I thought too. But I'm like, how can they go up high too, or they just have to stay low? I didn't know.
Think as high as they can breathe.
Oh,
Which really, cloud height, they wouldn't be able to breathe at, but
up all along the line. Time to kill some boys. Oh, they can't go up. Okay. So to be fair, though, I don't. The horsies are cooler, but they are a bigger target. They're probably not as maneuverable as like just a single boot.
Exactly. I bet they can fly comfortably for longer though.
Yeah, lot more chafing though. A lot more chafing.
Get some
Inner
saddle
thigh.
sores.
Ugh. So I ever tell you about the time that Jackie went? She used to ride horses quite a bit up at
Hmm.
Truman in the horse club, but what she hadn't done in a while, and we moved back. I think she was. We were living at Festus at the time, and she went. Her uncle has horses over in Jeff City, and
Hmm.
he invited her over to ride, and she went out and rode with him. And like she's like, oh, maybe it's gonna be a couple hours. No, he went out and rode for the entire day because he like rides all the time. She
Hmm.
got some serious like inner thigh like sores, and I felt bad for her. She's like, my butt hurt so bad for like
Yeah.
a week, and that I'm like,
It looked miserable. Yeah, it's.
that's why I told her I was like, I will never ride a horse. It's just not a thing for me.
I'll do it for an afternoon, but not for weeks on end.
See, I think she's way.
It's like she talks about wanting to get promoted and then retire to the rear, but she also be crazy.
Yeah, she'd be nuts. She'd be nuts. Oh, but does he blow up? Yeah, there we go. I was like, that's some
Of course,
Sparkies
they blow
there.
up.
She just likes war. I think
Hmm.
she's one of those soldiers that wouldn't know what to do once war is over.
I
You
think
can
so.
tell.
Too good at it.
She beat Cray. You ain't kidding. You got that maniacal look in her eye. Well, I thought he would have blown up with the other guy. So she can go higher.
Hmm.
Okay. Well, the real question is she going to be able to shoot him from there?
If you use a big enough gun.
Yes, I am. Oh, she's going to mess you guys up.
Hmm.
No, not really. She just wants to kill things. Let's be honest.
Yep. She's a high functioning sociopath.
Oh yeah, you made her mad.
Hmm.
Oh my,
They're breaking
she
out
can
the special effects.
that's a big attack because it gets an intro. So you said she was used to be an atheist sales
She
guy.
still is, and so this isn't in the next episode. She is like a businessman who dies, and she mocks like the god who came to pick up her soul.
Okay.
And so he grants her a power she can only use when she prays to him, thinking that
Oh.
eventually, like Pavlov's dog, she'll become a believer.
Okay.
It's a little contrived, but it's amusing.
She got like a mini atom bomb there.
Yeah.
Like an implosion type thing. What was that? Who's fouling, James?
I'll tell you after this.
Okay. Who's like blowing people up? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Public. Oh, it's obviously Paris. Okay.
Yep. The Republic.
Okay. Single young mage. Okay. So does she ever really have does Tanya ever have just like a I guess lack of a better word, a nemesis throughout
Yes, she
this?
does. She does.
Okay. Like the juxtaposition for her. Just like
She
a good
does. They do kind of develop over time.
okay. Is it within the Empire or is it with like on the
Uh,
other
one of on the ally side.
Okay.
Kind of a recurring enemy.
Okay, that's good.
They've actually got a really great plot on this one. This is not like a dime a dozen, chill isekai. This is like actually good, well written show.
Oh, you better tell them. Oh, random, random. Oh, she knows. She knows.
She knew all about.
Silver wings of salt. Oh, assault.
Back in school.
Back in school. I bet it is. Wow. Where's the little turn of the grin? Where's the turn of the grin? Boom, boom, boom.
It's like a Helsing smile on a little girl. It's
I just like to murder people. And
Oh,
that
it's a good
was
show.
it. That's not bad. That's a good little watch. I could probably get through a couple of those a night. I could probably because I usually have about an hour before I go to bed, and I to myself now. So
Mm-hmm.
because Jackie usually falls asleep early, so but that's actually not a bad show. I enjoyed that thoroughly, and there's like I said, there's if I go back, I'll end it. Let me see. I just want to see Tanya. So it says there's okay, so yeah, you do have quite a few. There's a movie. There's two movies. There's the Manor movie, and then there's just the movie Tanya the Evil. And then they have. Well, it looks like they came out with. Okay, so they came out with Tanya the Evil, which is the series Tanya the Evil, War Report, and then it goes the Manor movie, and then the movie, and then Operation Desert Pasta. Don't even know
Yeah,
what.
I don't know what desert pasta is. I think it's just it's from 2021. It's only 16 minutes. It must be a one-off.
Yeah, it must have been. I don't know.
Just
That
kind of
seems
a hey, don't forget about us. We still exist.
Pretty much. That's kind of what it sounds like. And I'm like, it all looks really interesting though. At the Bryants on the end of things. Well, let's see. Yeah, so I guess there actually is only one season that I can find so far. But everything else looks like they're either specials or movies.
Yeah, 'cause I think it was one 12-episode season and then one.
You were right. Yes. Okay, that's not too bad. Looks like you can find this just about anywhere.
I think War Report was just like War Report was like a little half episode.
That's not too bad.
A little recap. Yeah,
interesting.
12 in a movie. I don't think I've ever actually watched the movie. I need to do that.
That would be pretty good to see. So, but yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed watching that with us. If you did, I'm enjoying it. I probably will actually start watching that a little bit more because that's a pretty easy watch. Because only 12 episodes. I like those when they're a little more self-contained like that, and I can kind of watch them just like 12 because that'll take me like 3-4 days to watch if I just go through it all. So. But yeah, again, guys, we appreciate you guys watching with us. If there's anything you guys want us to watch, send it in. I know any anime recommendations, James would be more than happy to take a look at and see if they're up to his standards, as it were, because they're always really good ones to check out. So I think I'm going to try and get you to, because have you seen any of The Mandalorian at all, James?
I haven't. I need to watch that one. I heard that was really good.
See, maybe that's our next episode.
That'll be our next one.
But either way, guys, we will talk to you guys on the next episode, and then we appreciate you guys watching. All right, thanks for watching me, James.
Thanks.
See you guys. Bye.
If you're interested in keeping up to date with new episodes on our channel, add us on any of your favorite podcasting apps, or subscribe to our YouTube channel at Seriously Pointless Conversations. If you have questions or concerns, please email us at seriouslypointlessconvo@gmail.com. We appreciate any feedback. Thank you for listening to our show.